Hello, Darkness Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force CD, Book 2, Battle 15. Probably 15 episodes in, crazy. With me, BlueAnkylo. We've got a very small force, half of our force, to be honest. This is the Natasha force, and we are currently invading the fort of something or other that only had one hidden weakness, which was a rope that landed on top of the fort, and then we attacked it. Now we're underneath it, or inside it, or whatever. And there's a couple enemies, and there's a treasure chest over here, and there's another sorcerer. Been finding a lot of these guys lately, and sure, 3 enemies, easy peasy. This guy might be the boss because he's guarding a door, and yeah, that's it. Probably nobody else. Nothing to worry about. Another chest. Hopefully not a mimic. Again, if I was making Fire Emblem, Fire Force, the Shining Emblem, maybe I'd make trap chests that look a little bit different. Have some vines growing on the side of them or something. They don't have to be Dark Souls chests that just mimics, that just kill you, but yeah, stuff. Anyway, let's get going. Story-wise, don't worry about it. The plot for this game is not that great. I mean, like, it's... The original Shining Force wasn't all that complicated or interesting, but it wasn't bad. This one, it's bordering on bad. I'm not trying to rant about the game in the first minute, but, you know, sometimes it's a little silly. I still enjoy the gameplay. That's what's real. Oh no, there's zombies attacking! Who could have ever predicted ambushes in the underground darkness? So anyway, we've seen these lizardmen before. I guess we can have a look at the zombies, but I assume they will be the same as the ones we fought on the other route. Oh, power ring. Ooh, way more powerful. There's no way we can survive that. We'll just do a little bit of ice. Nice to have a spell that works pretty well on the lizards. I mean, it's sad that, like, what did we just see there? My regular archer with a weapon that was not a modern weapon. Like, this is a 1 tier below the weapons we could buy. We dealt like 20 damage. Just regularly. Range 3, 20 damage. We could probably do closer to 25 if we promoted and bought a new weapon. Or you can have MP to cast at less range and do 10 or so damage. Like, mages are already kind of falling behind, you know. It's kind of unfortunate, but actually, you know what? I should block the route to Natasha. If anyone needs protection, it's Natasha. Good job, Dawn, killing the lizard. And then now the zombie can attack her or something. But, yeah, mages, you know, if she had a spell that dealt more damage, like she should be dealing, seeing as it costs MP, she's got a limited sort of supply of spells per battle. She should be doing as much damage as a regular attack, you know, like, and potentially area of effect is good and all that, but like she should be able to deal 14 damage to the zombie without using all of her MP, right? You know, zombies are weak to fire, so she should be able to get away with some sort of spell. But Blaze 1 does, you know, 7. And if I cast Blaze 2, it would have been like 10 or 11. Which is still less than a regular attack at less range. So. Now, I guess part of it is because, like, it'd be different if there was a lot of enemies that were grouped up so that you could get, you know, more damage by hitting multiple enemies at the same time. That would certainly increase her value. But one of the problems, I suppose, in that argument is that this Shining Force CD game, there aren't really maps with a lot of enemies very often. A lot of times groups come at size, you know, 1 or 2, maybe 3, and once you've killed one of them, there's no room for, you know, area of effect magic, basically, because you know, once one is dead, then there's nobody else to group attack. Who took a damage? Was there anybody that actually needs heals? Oh yeah, should have just healed her when I got there. I thought it was somebody else, but... Oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention it last episode, but Luke learned Heal 3, which is probably a terrible spell for him, honestly. It would be the spell that heals more than 15 HP, probably 30, at a long range, a range of 3. But it costs like 10 MP, so he can cast it once per battle. So, I mean, in an emergency, but... Oh, ambush lizards and bow riders. The bow rider is probably the most threatening. We do need to kill this sorcerer quickly, though. So let's focus him down. Maybe I can have, what's his face? What's this guy's name? Maybe we can have Randolph block the route in from the north. Natasha's not going to do much. It needs to be like a magic missile spell that's just single target damage, scales based on your level, kind of cheap. Maybe good against magicians or something, I don't know. I mean, you don't want to copy Dungeons and Dragons for everything, but, you know, sometimes. Sometimes Dungeons and Dragons has really good ideas. I'm a little bit worried about the enemy mage casting on the big group of us here, but I'm hopeful that we kill him, I suppose, sorcerer, before he gets another turn. Nope. Alright, well, this is happening. It's only freeze 2 at the very least, so... It would also be nice if, like, your units had some way of reducing magic damage. Because a lot of enemies are strong or weak to certain elements. It'd be nice if you could, like... maybe, like, equip an accessory or something, or a ring, that gave you, you know, protection from fire, weakness to ice, or vice versa. And that would be, you know, you wouldn't want to make it overpowered, but a trade-off, one for the other, would be pretty fair. This is unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Just don't get another attack before she gets to move. Bull Riders have been really rude. I think when I was talking balance the other episode, Bull Riders are an example of how the game is not super well balanced, because most enemies so far have been pretty easy to handle. So either you want to ramp it up over time, or keep it kind of the same difficulty, right? You know, difficulty spikes are very rarely appreciated. And this guy kind of represents that, where you go from enemies that can barely damage you and have low movement, low attack ranges, to these guys that can move 7 squares, attack 3 range, and deal more damage than anyone else you've seen in the game. That's a pretty big jump in power, you know, a bit of a power spike. Again, not to say it's unfair to have enemies like that, but to throw them in a game that otherwise is pretty easy is a bit weird. It's like, what were the developers trying to do? Did they want a game where you have a relatively easy time of things, or were they trying to make a game where you die all the time? Like, you know, the aforementioned Dark Souls. Like, if you want to make a Dark Souls game, then everything's pretty hard and kills you easily. You know, having some slimes around the first town in Dark Souls that are completely useless and just die instantly, and then walking into the next town and being completely crushed would probably throw you off a little bit. At least that's my story. So Dawn's getting some pretty good level ups lately, or that is to say, she is getting level ups. She's probably the highest level character right now. I might save this kill for Natasha, just sort of block him in here. Of course but fine, whatever. Graham will be alright. Without really trying to, like, it's, of course, as soon as I don't attack, that the enemy gets a turn and attacks one of my guys, but all I was trying to say is, like, I would prefer Natasha learns a new spell, so I'd like for her to get a level up. And she's a lower level than, you know, Dawn or whatever. Randolph's already promoted. He doesn't need the stats as badly as some characters. I'm gonna send Road over here to make sure we block the oncoming lizards. And Graham definitely needs to get healed now. Actually, I'm pretty sure Freeze 1 will do 10 damage to the lizard. I think it'll do 10 or 11. Yeah. Hey, that's your level up. HP 1, MP 1, attack 1, quickness, and no spells. I definitely have to say that of all the mages I've seen in a Shining Force game, she might have one of the worst spell learning rates. Like, maybe she's got amazing spell potential, but the speed at which she learns them has been really lackluster. Okay, we gotta heal up Graham. We are going to run out of healing options very quickly here. Taking a lot extra damage. Alright, how you do, Road, here? Amazing! I finally give my Gladiator a chance, and what do we get? Nothing. Now, we still have a pretty good choke point here, because Graham can attack, May can attack from... or, not May. Basically May, but actually Dawn. She can attack at range 2, and someone can attack at range 1. Or we could throw Natasha in. The sad thing is, I'd pretty much be willing to bet that Freeze 1 or 2 will still do less damage than a Power Spear for free, but whatever. Take what you can get, right? Also, the Priest is probably going to heal him. This is going to take a while. I might want Road to move out of the way and have my other Paladin move in. Randolph. I think I do have 3 herbs. So when we're healing less than 10 HP, we should use the herbs rather than the heal spell. Less than 15. You know what I mean. Well, he's not going to die from one more hit, so let's see if we can kill this Blizzard Man off. There we go. I think if we'd waited much longer, he would have got healed up, and that would have been annoying. Attack 1, defense 2, quick 1. No HP. That's not a great level up for a recently promoted unit. Randolph is getting a lot better level ups than that. So the reason why I'm kind of sticking here, killing these enemies in this choke point, is there is a chest to the right, and I want to get that chest before I go left, and I'm also... Oh, I think it's pretty safe to say there will be more reinforcement ambushes coming in at us, so before we go trigger more enemies, let's clear this corner out, get the item, and then we'll continue. Well, Road got 2 kills, so he's got to be good. Okay, so we should probably send one of our cavalry over this way. It's going to take a couple turns. I'm thinking maybe I'll send Randolph. And then the rest of the team... I'm going to try to avoid the boss, because I don't want to kill the boss and then miss this chest. So I think we'll actually end up going this way. But I should try to keep most of my force grouped up, because I am expecting more ambush reinforcements. Or, well, just more ambushes. Everybody get healed? Well, we need to heal Road up. I think if I wanted to balance gladiators, anybody that's, you know, their mechanic, their gimmick is that they are slow, low agile, but high defense, or good frontline fighters, but you have to wait for them. I think if you want to balance them better, you really have to make sure they have better base defense than your other units. However you set up the stat curve for level gains and armor or equipment, whatever you want to give your units. If you want gladiators to be worth using, any slow moving unit, 5 move compared to 7 or 8 move, his 27 defense needs to be better than someone who is also faster and has more defense than him. Like, it's... You know what I mean, right? You can't just have someone that's better in all areas. It has to be a trade-off. Like, why would you bring someone slower and weaker when you can just bring a bunch of people who are faster and also better anyway at their job? Attacking, defending, holding the line. Attacking at range, you know? Maybe if you had throwing axes, that might balance them a little bit better, because then they could move 5 squares and still have a 2-range attack. Of course, I am dumb. I always put Natasha just barely in range for the Bow Rider to run through and snipe her. This happens way too often. It's criminal. And then I'm not close enough to heal. I said I was going to keep everyone together, and then I didn't. We found a protect ring. Oh, are you kidding me? I should have double-checked before I sent him over here, to be fair. But anyway, it's just a medical herb, no big deal. I thought he was going to lose his turn when he dropped the item, so I was going to be mad, but it turned out to be no big deal. Alright, enough of this double attack mumbo-jumbo. I think we still have to kill the Bull Rider first. Because as long as he's alive, I can barely even use Natasha. Like, I should probably pull her out of his range. 33 attack versus... Like, I even gave her some Protect Milk. She's got 4 more defense than she should. But 12 damage... There's a reasonably high chance that he one-shot kills her at her current HP. Which is unfortunate, because we know we need her attacking. Okay, well, as it turns out, if she'd attacked with ice or something, Dawn would have killed the Bow Knight. Who could have guessed the turn order would work out in our favor? This time, all my units got 2 attacks before the Bull Rider got a turn. It's the exact opposite of what got everyone killed previously. Alright, another pretty pathetic level for Road. At least he got 1 HP, but 1 attack, 2 defense is still not enough to really impress me for a defensive unit like him. Alright, this is our final Luke healing item. We do have some herbs spread around, but we're running pretty low on heals at this point. Level 18, HP 1, attack 1, defense 1, quickness 1. Well, he's going to get promoted soon enough. There's very little reason to promote your healers before they get to level 20, though. That's twice in a row the zombie double attacks. At least we got a counter out of it, but still. Basically, healers that don't attack very often, like, there's not... Promoting them early just sort of means they get less MP, which is generally the stat you care about. Even the monk, a few extra points of MP would be worth it. And they're going to continue leveling up at the same rate either way, so you might as well... Well, you would gain more MP quicker if you promoted them earlier, but my point remains that trying to get them the maximum MP you can before the endgame is probably worth it. I mean, you learn better spells at higher levels, and they tend to cost a lot, so if you can get an extra 5 or 10 MP, or maybe more, before you promote, that means endgame you'll have an extra 5 or 10 MP. And that might just be an extra cast of whatever cool spell you've got. Like, Bolt 4, the most damaging spell, costs 20 MP to cast. Like, it is not a cheap spell. It's probably not worth it. 20 MP for like 50 damage once to one enemy? I don't know. Looks cool, though. Alright, so we're... This is probably the last ambush, but the Sorcerer is the dangerous one with the area of effect magic that we can't heal out of. We're kind of running out of, heals. Well, Luke has a lot of HP, so I'm just going to put him over there. Yeah, I don't know if this is a great idea, to be honest. I mean, him dying now is less of a problem because he's already spent all his MP healing. And if he does lure a couple attacks out, that's probably good. Keeps my more necessary characters alive. We really need to focus down that Sorcerer quick, though. Hopefully before any more turns. Another ambush. Wow. Wow! Alright, this map is pretty brutal, actually, now that I'm seeing all the enemies spawning. Like, that's a lot of enemies for 6 units. Unfortunately, we don't have any good spell that will hit all of our enemy targets above us here. I really hope we can kill this Sorcerer, because I'm putting Natasha in a bad spot for a Ice Freeze 2. Come on. Alright, that's pretty good. But we need one more hit. Dawn's level 18, 1 HP, 1 attack. Alright, Luke, I know you'd love to heal. You don't have any healing items anyway, but you've got to kill this Sorcerer right now. Alright, good job. Good buddy. Unfortunately, well, no, he's still got good experience out of that. I was going to say he's a high level, so maybe he won't get anything, but no. Alright, well, we're still not out of the woods, but the AoE damage dealer is out of the way. I'm gonna go with the lizard man next. So there's 2 zombies and a lizard man we gotta deal with before people die. Luke's probably gonna die if the zombie can hit him. At least he got one last counter critical in. That's not good for Natasha. This is gonna be pretty close. Oh, I forgot about the bow rider. That's fortunate that it could not move up and attack because, oh man, we're about to crumble apart here. No healing. There's 4 enemy units against 4 allied units. Unless we start killing them real quick. Now, I know Randolph's on his way. I probably should have waited for him, hey? HP 1, attack 1, defense 1, quickness 1. Well, we're still getting better. Now, how do we keep Natasha alive? How do we keep everybody alive? We need... Oh boy. And we've done no damage yet. We could just aggress. We could just run away like the cowards we are. I'm hoping between this, Dawn, and Road, they can kill the zombie below us. But if the bow rider moves up and attacks... If the bow rider can hit Natasha, she's gonna die. Oh, Dawn! This is not the time for missing. Well, that's pretty bad. At least Road can block off the one zombie from hitting... Yeah, we would have killed this zombie, but for the miss. It's not a big deal that Dawn takes this hit. It's more just... this guy. Yeah, I should have double-checked the calculation. Ah, we're dead. I think we're dead. Ho 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 ho! It's like 1 in 32 chance to dodge. We haven't had a... What? Apparently the AI monsters have got tilted. They have gone crazy and started attacking stupidly. Well, now... Now, just to micromanage a little bit, does it matter who gets the kill here? Not a whole lot. I just figure Graham's already high enough level. The zombies aren't very rewarding for him. Alright, well, this still leaves her in range of the Bow Knight. I think she can take 1 hit. I mean, unfortunately... This sort of leaves me in the same position, though, where I have to kill the other zombie, or else she's probably dead again. There's not much point blocking the Bull Rider, because he's just gonna hit. Yeah, okay, no, we should be fine now, yeah. Yeah, I think, I figured the zombie was not gonna be worth much experience. Alright, it looks like we should be okay here, unless the Bow Knight snipes Natasha, kills her in 1 more shot. I probably, once again, should have done some math to be careful. Let's find out if I'm screwed. 33 damage. It's only 12. She should be fine unless he crits or something. Or, never mind. We can just have Randolph save the day. I kind of have a hunch that we had some good turn order. Like, we got our actions in a good order there that we don't always necessarily get. Okay, well with that, there should only be 1 enemy left. Oh, you know, I forgot to even equip that Protect Ring. I'll probably give it to Natasha, honestly. There is 1 more item over there. Might as well use it. It's 200 gold down the drain, but there you go. And we heal the same amount as a medical herb anyway. I would normally say don't bother buying the seeds until you've really got a lot of extra cash, because it's pretty rare that you're going to need an item to heal more than 10 HP early game. The Cursed Rod, hooray. Equipping it as a wizard is probably a bad idea. because it will make it so sometimes when you attack or cast magic, you will just be paralyzed, or you will deal the damage to yourself instead, and that tends to not be great. Now, it's possible I can use it as an item unequipped, maybe after we're promoted. It might drain MP, maybe, but only like 2 or 3 points, so don't get too excited. I'm just going to do this while I'm thinking about it. You could always do it after battle, but... A Deadly Born. It is a new enemy. We didn't even really look at his stats. Oh, good. Great. This has been a rough battle, that's for sure. 39 attack is pretty good. All right. I mean, I think if we kill him, the battle will end. So maybe we just rush him down. I don't know. And try to keep her out of range of the bow knight for once. Although with 26 defense, she'll be fine. Oh, running away. Now who's the coward? I guess we could probably kill him right now, right? Oh, that's the cheapskate method. I don't believe in it. We're gonna kill everything before we kill the boss. There's no time for cheap tactics on this channel. Dang it! By moving road, I opened up the route to hit Natasha again. But she's fine. Now that she's got a protect ring on, it's not so bad. It's just every time she gets hit by the bull rider. It's like every time a bull rider can attack someone, they attack Natasha. I don't think it's ever missed. Like, I'm such a good, you know, positioner, combat tactician, whatever. All right, we'll just kill the bull rider, and the Deadly Born actually hasn't even attacked us yet. It's just a friendly skeleton. Doesn't really want to fight much. Basically out of MP here, not a whole lot she can do. Should make sure that the next attacker gets the kill. Alright, let's see how bad the Deadly Born is. Yeah, 2 shots gram, that's pretty rough. Alright, but first and foremost, we need to get rid of this boat rider. There we go. Now Natasha's fine. Level 7, HP 2, attack 2, defense 2. Yeah, Randolph has been getting really nice level ups. Pretty much like +2 attack defense every level up since we got him. So he's looking sturdy. Whatever. We're gonna kill this bishop. I said I'm gonna kill everybody, so I'm gonna do it. Look at this, getting extra level ups. Also, that was a good level up for Road, 2 attack, 2 defense. I like it. I kind of feel like we might be getting to the point in the game where we could nearly get everyone to level 20 by killing enemies. Like, they're giving us some experience into the 17s and 18s, which means we might be able to find a way to get to level 20 with a little bit of work. Other than the healers, obviously, which is pretty easy, but it's fairly likely Graham's about to die from the Deadly Born. Saving his life. Actually, hold on, I got an idea. There we go. I could have got a little bit of experience by doing a little bit of damage with Blaze. But the Protect Ring has a hidden effect. It casts the boost spell. And you get experience for it. So she probably got more experience by doing that anyway. Now, the ring will take damage and eventually crack and break, and you'll have to pay to get repaired if you want. But, rings are cool. We just got that one, so might as well use it. And it turns out the Deadly Born did not get an action anyway, and we managed to block the route to Graham. Man, this ending to this chapter worked out really quite according to plan. I'm happy with how this all wrapped up. Even if one of our characters did die on the way. So who do we want to get the kill on? What do we got? 3. You know, we could give it to Natasha. If it gets her level up, then it's totally worth it. Saved her last 2 MP to finish off the boss. Planned. Alright, full XP, 1 HP, 2 MP, attack, and Blaze 3. Oh yeah, totally worth it. That was good. Oh, I can't believe we're defeated. Ah! And exploded. Whew, that fight was tough. Let's hurry to Algam Fields. We must catch up with Deanna. Alright, well, we sacked a castle that had no weaknesses except for the rope. And meanwhile, Deanna's group is headed north in the underground. We didn't just die. Remember when we were... Last time we saw Deanna, we were in a different castle. And, we were in the plains. We're out in the fields, the volcanic plains. And, you know, we fell in a pit and died. But not actually. We're just underground caves. Coincidentally, they are also headed towards Algam Fields. Yeah, you know, the plot won't work out if we don't end up in the same spot. So it's very important for everything to come together by the end of Chapter 3. Are you certain Algam Fort is in this direction? Do these caves ever end? It's also kind of hot walking next to magma. Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Listen up. The Cypress Army is in these caves. They're probably alive. We just assume they fall into the lava and die. But they're probably fine. So we must stop them here. Hawkman, over there. What? I said over there. Oh, yeah, you know, yeah, those guys we were just talking about. They're right over there. Attack, my legion. They must not get any further. Oh, look, did they resurrect some of my dead characters? I think we're gonna egress here to end our episode. Lots of worms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I must be missing somebody. I'm missing my mage and my healer. We're supposed to have more units. But yeah, you can see just a little sneak peek of what we've got to deal with for next episode. Everyone's got power rings. No one drops them. It's totally cheating. I don't approve. We're going to egress, so let's just get some experience on Claude. He's the only one that can attack. Yeah, oh, he almost one-shots this guy. That's pretty impressive. Well, I'll take that 18 experience to the bank. If he dies right here... Come on, Bird Brain. You'll be fine, right? Deanna... Oh, yeah. We've got so many problems. Okay, Deanna was really taking his time getting his turn, but we're out of here. Luckily, even while we're underground in the caves, we can egress up to the surface and heal off. Maybe in my my Shining Emblem game, I'll find a way to disable going back to town during certain periods. Slade is dead. Yeah, we probably want to heal her. And May is also dead, which is not good. May has been having a really hard time getting level ups and stuff. She might be my lowest level character on both teams. And then Jaha gets healed up. Alright, we're going to end our episode here pretty quick. I just want to double check what our character... This is... We switched back to our other force, so just a quick reminder of who we've got. You know, Deanna's team, a little bit lower level than Natasha's team. I'm kind of thinking I want to look for a map to do some grinding on, but I'm also thinking maybe we wait till they all group up together, probably on Algam Fields, which can't be that far off. But yeah, May is having a really hard time keeping up. She did learn Freeze 3, which hopefully we can get some value out of. Chester's not been great. Bad weapon, really, really, really bad weapon for this late in the game. Healer is the healer. Eric's been really good, but would be much better with a power spear that is not available. Jaha does a lot of damage, but that's about it. You know, I can't fault him that he has caught up on attack power and defense. He started out really slowly, but he's getting better as he catches up in level, or as his stats catch up with everyone else's. And then Deanna, kind of average, I guess. Anyway, that's pretty much it for now. I will be back next episode. I guess we could have a quick look at the shop. Can I please get out of here? It's possible there's new weapons, but unlikely. Yeah. Promoting would certainly make our Archer a lot better. And probably make Deanna a lot better. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm just annoyed that we don't get any of the power rings on all the enemies we've been killing. That's the really weird part. We keep killing people that have power rings and stuff, and they never drop them, so... Kind of feels cheap, you know, just a little bit. Anyway, I'll see you guys next episode, and we'll fight through the underground caves, and I don't think it'll be too hard, but you never know. Maybe we'll have some interesting surprises. I mean, we just had a dark ambush map, so maybe now it's time for something different. Anyway, I will see you there. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.